Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. And Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahushai is the name of the Heavenly Father's Son's true name, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of great news to who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom unto the sincere Akiam around the world teaching this truth in sincerity. And this video is for the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and all scattered Israelites around the world. And well, we have here another breaking news here from Babylon the Great, US, where President Donald Trump has put some limits on the SNAP benefits that so much of our black women depend on, and right now it's required that most people must work in order to receive SNAP benefits, and many baby mamas there in Babylon the Great are upset because of this Trump's decision, and I'll go ahead and they play this video from this black consecutive perspective from this brother here. This fair use. I'm only using this for educational purposes only, and I go ahead and play this video.
Losing their minds, and this is going viral. Just like the proposed cuts to Section 8 housing. It seems there's a certain demographic that is really worried about the Trump administration cutting off the welfare. Take a look.
Trump is changing the dependent age from 18 to 7. So I just need to know in August, are we sending them back to school or are we sending them to work? Because if the dependent age is now 7, you trying to say they dependent. If I'm not mistaken, back in the day, they used to work at that age, right? So is he trying to tell us that they need to go back to work? Because I don't think Trump know that these kids ain't regular kids. These kids will flip out if they ain't got they tablets. Now, is we putting them in IT? Is we teaching them kids how to code? They might like that. We're going to have to figure out them some jobs because they ain't going to do regular jobs. They barely listen to them teachers. Like, these employers is about to catch hell. They gonna be babysitters. And don't put me at the same company as my kids. I don't want to work with them. I already got to be with them at home. Like, y'all done already took them out of school, so now y'all want them to work, and then don't put them as the same company as me. Like, this ain't gonna work. Like, and how much is you paying these kids? Because if you my 7-year-old he needs to get paid well. But he can't work for pennies. So that ain't gonna work either. Then you can't even disrespect that kids, because now they gotta leave their job to go to this job. They gonna probably, oh my Lord, Trump ain't thinking this out. He ain't thinking this out clearly. And then the big families is definitely gonna get the most, like, to hit the most. Like them single parents, they got like 8, 9, 10 kids. They gonna feel it the most.
So the Republican Party in Congress are trying to change the age of a dependent to the age of 7. They want to classify anyone over the age of 7 as independent to save a few dollars in the SNAP program. So let me get this straight. Your new pint-sized independent is probably still in a booster seat. Your new pint-sized independent cannot cook dinner for him or herself. Hell, in 13 states, you will go to jail if you leave your pint-sized new independent home alone. Hell, I guess in a minute they're going to change the new pint-sized independent minimum.
Oh, and some...
And there you have it, and we see the Lord is starting to pull the plugs, the comforts of Babylon the Great from the so-called black woman, and these women have been absolutely horrible to most Israelite brothers there in the USA, and looks like there's a recompense that's starting to take food here on Babylon the Great, and this is absolutely good news because these women all they think about is to take advantage, and are proud and very proud, and think that they can be on their own and be independent, and because of that they don't like to be with the so-called black man, or want the so-called black man to support them, and they look down for the so-called black man. And so I go into this following prophecy here. This reads, this is Isaiah chapter 32 verses 9, and continuing. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, which has this current Section 8 and SNAP benefits that has been withdrawn, has been gradually withdrawn, and making applying for it even more difficult. And they continue for the pleasant fields. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Exactly. And so we see that these women are clearly upset about this, but this has been prophesied that all these comforts shall be taken away from these women. And I go into Micah chapter 7 verses 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord Yahweh Bashan Yahushai thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And clearly we can see yeah, especially onto the true men of Yahweh Bashan Yahushai, those men that have had their former women that had mistreated them. The Lord is suddenly putting these women into trouble for the true men of the Lord to witness their downfall. And this is just the beginning, and this is absolutely good news that's been that we are witnessing here. We are starting to witness the downfall of these women in Babylon the Great, and hopefully hope it spreads worldwide as well. And so I end today's lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham Kakadash, and Shalom unto the elect. Shalom.